Hello, welcome to another episode of The Cat Lady. My name is Andrea, also known as The Cat Lady. That's 2T, CATT, which stands for Craft All the Things. I am a primarily knit crochet channel, but also do spinning, weaving, and other things occasionally. It's mainly fiber arts, but any arts and crafts things I enjoy, and I will share with you when I do those. Currently, it's been a bit of a drag. These last couple months have been very low-key. I haven't been doing a ton, so I don't have a ton to share, unfortunately. But I am back to share what I do have, some story times as usual. It'll probably be another shorter episode, but just throwing that out there. I record from Michigan, and I live with my husband, 2 kids, and 2 cats. We are a very busy family currently. I thought we were going to slow down, but my daughter is involved in some very intense activities, so it has been eating up a lot of our time, which also eats into my craft time, so there it is. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Comment below if you have any thoughts or questions, etc. Nice comments only. Anyways, if you want to follow me on social media, I am The Cat Lady on Instagram. I have a Facebook group. There's a Discord server. I've been pretty low key everywhere, so I haven't been posting a lot anywhere. So I still am alive, but I've been just posting some random memes to my Instagram stories, and that's about it. It's just, life's a drag, okay? This week started off pretty bad, and then it's gotten a little better. It is Friday, so typically I will record throughout the week if I have a lot going on, and I will share progress throughout the week in a couple clips. But when I'm not doing a lot and I'm talking about the same things, I have been just taken to sit down and chat for 20 minutes and show you what I've got. I was hoping to have 3 things completed this week, but I only got 2 out of 3. So it is the same 3 things you have seen for the last few weeks, but I have a finished object. And I'm very, very happy with it. I'm using my microphone today, so hopefully the audio comes through. I did a few tests to make sure it sounded okay, but hopefully that improves the audio a little bit. I usually fix it in editing anyways, but maybe this will make it easier for me to fix. But anyways, this is the Ripple Bralette by Jessie Made Designs. So I am wearing that. I currently have like a little like bandeau, not sports bra, like a bandeau tube top underneath, just for some support, but it's not necessary. But if I was wearing it like this, where it's open, I would definitely keep that on. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I can show you the back. I won't show you the back. I will put in a picture if I can of the back, because the straps are kind of like, I have a halter strap and then another strap that kind of crisscrosses down the back. But I don't want to take out the coat. I don't clip the mic and everything. So, but this is super cute. I'm super happy. I was afraid I wasn't gonna have enough yarn, but I did. Let's see. Do I have my leftover yarn? Yes, so I have about this much left, which is still a decent amount. So that is probably between 5 and 10 grams there for sure. So I have a nice little ball left, and then I'm going to start another one with this one, and I will probably start that pretty soon because this was a really easy project. I did work on it on the treadmill a lot, and I am due to find something else to work on the treadmill. So I think I will cast this on. I have all my needles and stuff already in this bag. So I'm going to start that. I want to weigh this one and then weigh this yarn. I'm pretty sure both skeins weighed about the same. One was a little bigger. And I want to say the pink one was, or the green one was the bigger one. So if that's the case, I definitely have enough. So, but I was getting a little concerned towards the end here. So, but I knew it was going to be close. This is kind of what I expected, but it still was kind of making me nervous at the end. So yes, I really, really enjoyed this pattern. It's like super easy and it's super cute. So this is my second one, so that'll be my third one. So that is exciting. The next project is my baby blanket. So the mystery has been solved on the yarn label. I don't have one in here, do I? I don't know what happened to my labels. I might have thrown them out, but the label said Salmon Sand Varg. And I'm like, what in the world? Oh, they're over there, but what in the world is Varg? And then like the next line said something in a different language, but it said very, V-A-R-I. And then the third line was another language and it ended in multicolored. So my friend texted or messaged me and she's like, I think it's variegated. I'm like, oh, well, duh. That makes sense. And then someone else commented on the YouTube channel of the video, I think it's variegated. Yes, most likely 100% sure that is what it means. It's variegated. It is salmon sand variegated, which is a very popular term for yarn. Totally went over my head. Obviously, last week again I was pretty down in the dumps last week, so I was not thinking clearly. And so this is Salmon Sand variegated, and this is Bernat Blanket. I've used 2.5, 2.25, maybe probably 2.5, maybe a little less than 2.5 skeins to make the blanket the size I wanted. No knots, which is like a big feat, I feel, for Bernat Blanket. I always encounter knots. So there were no knots in here. Now, if there's any left in there, I don't know. But this went smoothly. So this is just a double crocheted baby blanket. I need to weave in all the ends there, which 3 skeins. So I have 3. 1. Yeah, so okay, I got the front and the top and the bottom ends, and then I joined in the 2 skeins. So, and they both joined in on the same sides. Everything just went so smoothly with this, which is good. Now, usually if it doesn't join in the same side, I always just like poke it through so that it's coming through on the other side, but it's just so nice when all the ends are on the same side. So I need to weave those in and get that ready. So the baby shower isn't until, it's a couple weeks away. So I have some presents on order, and then so I can get that ready. And I think, let's see, diaper raffle, bring a pack of diapers to be entered in a drawing, and build a library. Instead of a card, bring a book. So I need to get a pack of diapers and a book, so which I think is a cute idea. I think we did, we did that for Emily's baby shower, and it was super cute. So I got a whole bunch of little cute books when she was born, so that was fun. So that is it. Lastly is my triangle. I was really hoping to get this done, honestly, but I decided I'm just going to go with it. I haven't done the fringe, but I've cut the yarn. I steamed this and it did come out a little more shape, nicer shape. And I Googled, or I went on Ravelry and looked at the projects, and there are none, so I can't look at anybody's examples. But I looked at, of course, the project examples, and, she had it wrapped around like this, basically. Now I'm covering up my microphone, so, okay. So it's going to be like this. You can kind of tie it. So you're supposed to put in little beads here. So I haven't officially tied this off yet, but so the end part is going to be kind of bunched up, is really essentially your little top is kind of bunchy, and then all your fringe. And she used examples you could leave it like this, which I could. I wish there was a way to make fringe removable, but it's you'd have to sit there and remove every single piece, which would not be ideal, but it's it would give you more options. So I don't know, I think the point of making these things is they're unique, they're fun, it's something different. Maybe I'll wear it a bunch, maybe I won't. I probably won't wear it a bunch, but I would like to say I'll wear it at least a little bit, and I'll get some nice pictures of it. And I don't know, I like glamorous, fun stuff, so I'm going with it, I think. And I couldn't find anything else that really suited my fancy using super bulky yarn in such a small amount. They were all hats, and I didn't want a hat. So I think this is cute. I kind of think it's cute like this without the fringe, but I think I'm going to go with the fringe. And then the sample, or the on the website, it wasn't on the Ravelry page. This is by Loopy Mango. It's the little triangle bandana, fringe bandana or something. Everything will be linked below, but then they also had it as a little bandana head thing, so you could wear it like this, which I think I have a few of these in general, and I think that would be cute too, but that wouldn't work with the fringe. You'd have fringe hanging over. So I'm sort of at a crossroad of do I keep it like this, or do I just lightly put on the fringe and technically take it off if I want to? I don't know. If I put it on, if I don't secure it super tight, I could potentially take it off and kind of keep it to the side, but that's a lot of fringe. So I have, let's see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, like 20 or so stitches across each side. It's like 40 strings of fringe. So, but I think I will cut out the fringe today and do it anyways. But now you get to look forward to next week, because then you'll see this finished. So, and then my Clancy hat, I did a couple rows, but not many. So I definitely need to work on this some more. It's the changing colors, you know, it just like kind of, so yeah, I'm at the red part again, so I have to join in the red. And then I have another couple rounds of the burgundy. Once I get to the black, it'll be easier to pick up and take with me. So I'm not constantly changing colors. Like last time I changed colors, I didn't have scissors with me, so then I had like this weird tail kind of hanging off, and I just like I couldn't disconnect it and that stuff. So so yeah, so I want to work on that. So this weekend, okay, well, I guess let's fast forward, or let's go back in time. So that's all the stuff. That's it. That's all I got. So I've not made any progress on Sadie Cat. David's been really weird with Legos. Like, he likes Legos, but like anything like that's big, he's kind of like weird about lately. So I think I'm just going to end up building the cat, and that's too bad, so sad at this point, because it was technically my present anyways, and then it was going to be like a me and David thing, but like he hasn't done much, and it's been sitting there. So anyways, that was another just craft thing to talk about, but I can't wait to show you that, because it's going to be so cute when it's done. So back to this week. So Monday or Sunday night, somebody made a threat to the school system, to the high school, which is really concerning. And obviously they took it seriously. It was all anonymous, like all these Instagram pages. It was like an anonymous Instagram gossip page that somebody posted something about somebody's going to do something bad to the school. I think it got so chaotic. So originally the person that posted the thing, like the adult that posted online and reported it to the police, said March 5th is what the date was. Well, the actual post, which eventually came out from this gossip site, said May 5th. So now we're like, okay, well, is it March 5th or is it May 5th? Well, the real post said May 5th. So obviously that was what the date was. But everyone kept saying March 5th. And even if you go Google newspaper articles about it, it still says March 5th. So it's really dumb. But anywho, the police were alerted, the school was alerted. We got some just generic email from the superintendent that was like, we're looking into it. Police are looking into it. And I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't make me feel comfortable. So we talked to Emily and we kind of went back and forth, and she decided she was okay going to school. And I told her, of course, you know, if anything makes you feel uncomfortable, you call me, I will come get you. So that was on Monday. And so the threat was like for Wednesday. So a couple hundred kids were gone Monday through Wednesday, pretty much. But she went to school, and then by Tuesday, so the day before the actual not real day, because again, the day was May 5th. So I saw the actual post eventually, like posted. Someone screenshotted it. So it sucks. It sucks. This reality we are in right now sucks. Okay. So that wasn't cool. So that was really stressful. Made for just a stressful week. And it was Fat Tuesday on Tuesday. I pre-ordered my donuts like I do every year. I pre-order my punchkis. I pick them up typically Monday morning because I know Tuesday is going to be busy. So the bakery that I get them from, well, they decided they were not going to be open Monday morning. They were going to open Monday night at 8 p.m. and stay open until Tuesday, 4 p.m. So all-nighter. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll pick them up Monday at 8 p.m., I guess. That's the earliest I can get them. That's when I'm going to get them. They were open on Sunday for them too, but we were gone. So we were at a robotics event Sunday, which our team did really well. It was fun. High school robotics is definitely a different vibe than middle school robotics, and it's really fun, but it's a long day. But our team did really well. We came in third place, so that was really exciting. But back to the donuts. I showed up. Me and Jim drove out there at 8 p.m. and holy moly, everybody in their next door neighbor was there waiting for it to open. So we showed up at like 7:50, 7:55, something like that. So they weren't even officially open yet. The line was out the door, down the street. Parking was non-existent. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe we'll come back. He had to go get Emily from robotics that night. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll go back. like I'll leave at 8:30, go back over there and see what it looks like. See if, you know, if after they open and they get the flow going, maybe it'll be better. It was worse. So I showed up at like 8:30, 8:40, whatever it was, and it was worse. It just got more chaotic. There was more parking on the street. And I'm like, okay, well, and then it started to rain. I'm like, I'm not staying for this. I'm not staying for this. So I left and I'm like, I'm just coming back Tuesday. So I went back Tuesday at like 10 a.m. and there was still a steady little line. I stood outside for maybe 5 minutes, which wasn't bad, but it was like, it's very small. This is probably the day, like this is like their weekend to like pretty much cover all their costs for the whole year. I guarantee it. So, because they make a killing on this day because they're really good. They're really good. Punchies are a Polish donut that is eaten on Fat Tuesday. It is the day before Ash Wednesday. It's like a religious thing, but we're not particularly religious, so we just like to eat the fat-filled donuts. And I am of Polish descent. My grandfather was Polish, so I like to partake in some of the traditions. So, but yeah, that was kind of a lot of work to get our donuts this year. But we got a Bavarian or custard filled and a lemon filled. So I had one on Tuesday night and then the next one on Wednesday morning. So it was totally worth it by the time we got them. But I wouldn't have wanted to wait in line for like an hour in the rain for them. So that was that. And then I had conferences this week for both kids. So I had David's conferences on Tuesday, Emily's conferences on Thursday. So it's just been go, go, go. And it's not going to stop. So tonight, David has a piano solo. It's called Piano Federation. And if he gets a marking. So Emily does something for school, which David does too, called state or solo and ensemble. And it's kind of similar to that, but it's for piano, just for independent like piano. So our piano teacher takes part in this. And so this is his third year doing it. If he does well, he will get a trophy this year. So I'm extra nervous. He's done pretty well at practice the last couple weeks. He's like really, I think, got it down, but he's got to memorize it. It's really nerve wracking. I can't even imagine. So Emily, and for the school one, and same for David, they don't have to memorize their solo. They just they can read it and play it, but they have to play it, obviously, for a judge. They gotta memorize 2 piano pieces for a judge and go into a room by themselves and play it. And it is very nerve-wracking. It's extremely nerve-wracking for me to be outside waiting for him and then waiting for the score. And the first year he did it, he cried the whole time. He was like crying before he went in. He cried while he played, and he was crying when he came out, and he got a perfect score. So last year he fumbled a bit, but like as long as you like recover and you can, the judges know the kids are nervous and they know that like it's okay if you mess up as long as you can like regroup and move on, and like it's kind of part of the skill. He did that last year. He like totally fumbled on something and he still ended up with a superior. So this time, if he gets a superior for the 3rd time, he'll get a trophy, which is like cool. Like, how is it not cool for a kid to get a trophy? Because usually he just gets a certificate. So cross and fingers. So obviously you won't find out till next week, and you won't see this till tomorrow, but good vibes for the piano. And then tomorrow, Saturday, today, if you're watching this today, we have a very long day with Winter Winds, which is indoor marching band. They have a competition, and their first competition was canceled due to the weather. So this is their first competition now. So very exciting. I think I mentioned last week that we were working on the props. So the props are finished. I had to bring in my sewing machine and sew a bunch of fabric together last weekend. So we got that done. So the props are done. And I've only been practicing with the props for like a week, a little, like twice. I think they had 2 sessions with the props. So it's a little chaotic, but they got all day. It's all day. So they're going to practice in the morning. They're going to go to the event. They're going to do a prelim in the like mid morning. And then there's a lot of downtime. They're going to go to lunch, blah, blah, blah. And then in the evening, they do their finals, which they make it sound like finals is for everyone. So I don't know if everyone makes it to the finals. It's confusing. It's like there's not enough bands that compete, so they really can't cut bands. I think is what the gist is, but it's weird. So they have finals, and then awards aren't until like 10:30 at night. So we're not getting back until, or maybe it was like 10 o'clock, because I think they're dismissed back at the school at 10:45. So then there's that. And then Sunday they have another performance because it's the Friends and Family Day for the whole winter programs. So winter guard, winter percussion, winter winds, and then David's middle school percussion that he's doing. So both kids have a performance on Sunday. And that's just more fun and laid back, and it'll be nice to see them. And this will be David's first percussion performance, so that's exciting. But yeah, so that's our weekend. And then guess what? Next weekend it's another robotics competition. And that's all day Saturday and Sunday. So YOLO. Anyways, so like I said, I didn't do a lot, and I knew I was just gonna gab for about 20 minutes, and here we are at 20 minutes. And needless to say, I'm feeling better today. This week has been just kind of up and down. Last week was terrible, so I know things are okay for now. So I know I'll be exhausted after this weekend, but you know, it's one day at a time. So anyways, with that, I hope everyone is having a good week. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you have a good week ahead, and I hope you get to craft all the things.